What's going on, fam? It's your brother Trend with another video. I'm so lonely. I'm taking myself out again tonight. I don't know who's watching this video, but I just wanted to tell somebody that I'm going out tonight by myself. Is this the first time? Hell no. I done been out so many damn times by myself, I can't even count how many times I done been out by myself. So, it's one of them days, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you done been there before where you done felt like you need to take yourself out, but it's like you feel like you don't supposed to be going out. It feels like you don't supposed to have fun. It feels like you're not supposed to do nothing. It's like you got voices in your head that tell you, just sit around and play the victim role. Just sit around and don't do nothing. Just sit around and work. You know what I'm saying? Focus. Like, it's like you battling with two different voices in your head. One voice saying you need to get out, live life, enjoy yourself, and be free. Then you got another voice that's saying, if you're not working hard enough, you're never, ever going to be free. Have you ever felt like that before? That's how I feel today. And every time I hear that voice in my head, that's my sign to go out. That's my sign that I've done enough, or I've done as much as I could do, you know, because I don't know about you, but I'm a hard worker. Are you a hard worker? You a hard worker? Okay, well, if you say yes, then I assume that you need a pat on the back every once in a while. And being lonely, being a lonely person, or being single, we don't necessarily have nobody to pat us on the back. Or we don't necessarily have nobody that can tell us when to stop because we're doing such a great job. We don't have anybody in our corner that can, like, encourage us and say, you know, like, hey, you've done enough. Stop. Go do something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? The last time I had that type of person on my back was like when I was playing football at Optimus. You know what I'm saying? The coach used to always say, all right, team, go get some Gatorade, man. Y'all go over there and just politic. Go get some Gatorade, 5 minutes, get y'all ass back on the field. And I was just like, all right, yeah, we'll go do that, coach. Yeah, we'll go do that. Yeah, we're going to go get some Gatorade right now. Damn, I like how you told me to stop working. Shit, my daddy was going to whoop my ass if I didn't run no touchdown today. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going out tonight. Now, you might say, well, what you going to do, Trent, when you go out? Shit, nothing. See, you don't understand. Like, I don't know if they understand, but people don't understand the life of loners, like the life of people that's lonely. Like, it's like we don't appear lonely when we out. You know, when we outside, when we just walking around and stuff, we don't look like the lonely type. But you would be surprised if you just talk to us, dude. We don't really have nobody. You know what I'm saying? And damn, if only people knew, if they could just talk to me, like, they'll be in for a surprise. Like, they'll figure out, I'm just like you. Like, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. You don't got no friends. I don't got no friends. You be lonely by yourself all the time? Hell yeah, I be lonely by myself all the time. Do people think you lonely all the time? No. They always think you got a lot of friends, don't they? Yeah. The girls always think you got a lot of girlfriends, don't they? Yeah, bro, yeah. Me too, bro. They think I'm a player, a hoe, a slut, all that. You know what I'm saying? They think I'm a thought. They think I'm everything, bro. I'm not. I'm just the person that is by himself, and I'm taking myself out because I can today. You know? So I know it's like during a weekday, but I just feel like I done a lot of work. I feel like I've done a lot of work. I feel like I got everything covered. You know, you ask yourself these questions like, I pay my bills. I don't really owe nobody anything until next week. Like, I'm going to take that damn money and I'm going to do something with it. I don't give a damn who I owe. I got enough time to pay them. I'm going to pay them when the time comes. They're going to let me get some grace period days. Okay. I already called them. I let them know I was a civilian and I was a citizen, and let them know that I wasn't trying to duck and dodge them. I was just calling y'all to let y'all know I was going to be late. Okay? I ain't bum chic. I ain't just trying to just not pay at all. I'm just letting y'all know I ain't got it on time. I'm letting y'all know I'm going to need 2 more weeks because I need to have a good time, but I ain't telling y'all that. But yeah, like that. All right, Mr. Henderson, that's cool. Just make sure you call back on the 8th, and we can extend that for 2 weeks for you. You know what? What's your name? Martha. Martha, I just want to let you know, thank you so much. You have the greatest customer service I ever had. If I didn't call you, I wouldn't get my payment plan extended. I just want to say thank you. You have made my day. Oh, Mr. Henderson, that is so cool. Can you do me a favor? Can you please leave me? I'm gonna send you a survey to your text. Can you get a text message on your phone? Yes. I'm gonna send you a text message after this call, and I would gladly appreciate you if you grade me on it. It would go a long way with me and my job. Thank you so much. Is there anything I can help you with, Mr. Henderson? Martha, thank you. I just want to say thank you so much for extending that bill. And could you do me a favor, Martha? What's that, Mr. Henderson? Could you write it down on a note, like in your computer, to let them know that I called and I'm not trying to duck and dodge, because I'm really going to pay it on the day that I told y'all I was going to pay it. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm writing it down right now to let them know. All right, Martha. You have a very blessed day. Thank you so much. Click. Yay! We going out tonight. We going out tonight. We going out tonight. But when we go out, though, we still be lonely. We still don't be having nobody with us. We still don't be having no companion. We still don't have nobody to approach us. We still don't have nobody that really like us. We still, yeah. We got to take ourselves out. You know, when you're lonely, you got to take yourself out so that way you don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you you know, some people take off the edge with drugs, alcohol, stuff like that. But lonely people, we take off our edge by just going out somewhere and just mingling, or at least trying to mingle. You know what I'm saying? But we necessarily don't like to mess with people, because everybody, you know, if we too nice with people think we crazy. Like, why you know what I'm saying? Like, some people think you crazy. But I've gotten to the point where I've realized, like, every time I go out by myself, man, first of all, I go to the same spots. Do you go to the same spots? Comment below and let me know what you think. Like, do you go to the same spots when you go out? If you be by yourself all the time, comment below, let me know. But I go to the same spots all the time because that's where they know me at. You know what I'm saying? People, it's good to go to the same spots, because when you got energy like we got, and you start going to different spots, people start despising you. Like, what's he doing up in here? Who is that? You know him. Tell him to get out now. This is our establishment. You know, and you go in different spots and stuff, and people just don't like you because you're not their kind. You know, you're not a part of that in crowd. One thing you gotta understand about these local spots and these spots that you go to, man, they got their clubs, man. I'm telling you. That's why people be looking at you strange when you go up in there. Like, they got their cliques, their posses, their clubs, people who they F's with, people who they don't F's with. If they don't know you and they looking at you strange and you don't blend in with the energy of the environment, get your ass out of there. Okay? Only go into locations and places where it invites your energy. You know what I'm saying? But even if you done been there a long time and the place starts becoming unsettling and uninviting to where it feels like you don't belong there anymore, people are treating you rudely, that is your sign to get out of there. They don't like you anymore. Your energy has overpowered them. They are disturbed by you. Okay, so I know for me, like, I just go to the same spots, like, where my homeboys know me. Yo, Trent, what's up? You know, they give me some free tacos, you know what I mean? Give me all kind of free stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch the basketball games and stuff like that. Trent, you want me to put on the game tonight? Man, yeah, man. But see, if I go to somewhere different, they wouldn't have done that for us. You know what I mean? If you see, it's different. That's why you got to make sure you got your little spots. Comment below if you got your own little spots that you go to. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But still, at the same time, though, you got to be able to know how to switch it up, too, sometimes. Like, switch it up and do something spontaneous. But see, this is where somebody else comes in at. This is where you got to have somebody else that knows somebody that knows something about it. This is when men need a woman. This is when women need a man. But not just any type of woman, not just any type of man. I'm talking about like a kingdom person. You know what I mean? Like a woman that just knows how to do things. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to take him to this one spot because why you about to take him there? Because they got exactly what he probably like. That nigga gonna be like, what? She said what exactly what I like? Okay, I'm listening. Yeah, they got exactly what he like. And look at the outfit he got on. He got on the gray stuff and stuff like that. They be always going in there wearing that gray stuff. You know how the waitresses, they all wear black, right? Yeah, well, he's gonna fit in perfectly. And not only that, but I'm gonna hook him up with some dope stuff. Not unless he tells me he doesn't want it. If he doesn't want it, I won't get it for him. But it's up to him to let me know what he wants. But I'm definitely gonna put it out there. I know this spot that he can go to where everybody has on gray. Miss, excuse me, what did you say? I was a slave, man. I was a slave. I've never been free before, miss. Can you tell me, what's your name, Mr. Pretty? Can I also go with you to the Underground Railroad, missus? Shit. I'm going to be with them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fellas, we going to be on it real quick. Huh? What? Tell me about it, bro. But nah, the point I'm making is that's why it's good to have friends. Or once upon a time when we used to have friends back in the days when there was no cell phones or social media, we had friends and people who would call you or people who would come through and chill on the sofa with you and y'all roll up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, y'all just talk about life. But welcome to the modern day society, folks. This is just the way it is. So I hope that you're going to take yourself out tonight and kiss yourself, kiss yourself, kiss yourself. Because if you do, I just want to let you know you're not the only one. You're not alone. People out here like your big brother, I got to do the same thing too sometimes. See, I'm not just a slut or a hoe or a thought or a 304. I don't just call broads to my spot and be like, come on over, come right on down, come right on down. Like Bob them, you know what I'm saying? On Price is Right. I don't just do girls like, I'm too old for that. You feel me? I'm a grown ass man. You feel me? I don't invite nobody to my place, not unless I know you. You feel me? Not unless you got a Willy Wonka in a chocolate factory gold ticket. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have nobody in my crib like that. But if you have somebody at your crib, to each his own, dog. You a player, dog. Hey, go ahead, pimp. Go ahead. I love that. I ain't knocking your game, dog. But if you like me, if you lonely, then you understand that the lonely need love too. So how do we get our love? Going out by treating ourselves and showing ourselves love, giving our love back to us. So with that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. It's your big bro Trend, class in session tomorrow. Make sure y'all join my school because we just opened up a class today and we got some new beautiful members and new students in the class today. See, you don't know who they is because you're not a part of the class, are you? Join school today, 7 days for free, y'all. First day is on me. After that, you're going to forget that you even in a part of the school because it's going to be so cool. You know what I mean? Don't be too cool. Don't be too cool for school. Make sure you join by clicking that link below, man. It's your big bro Trend. I'll holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.